Hello, 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 everybody. Peace and blessings. I'm Shay, and welcome back to Melanated Dream Diaspora. Today, I have quite a treat for y'all. I just want to share some of my personal beads and things that I've collected while I was in Kenya. And I figured, hey, why not share them? I don't wear them very often, since I've been back in the US, but in Kenya, like, I'll be trying to rock these things 24/7. Especially my favorite, bracelets, wear them all the time. But today, I thought, why not just share all my little fancy things? All right. So here we go. First in line in my bag of goodies is my first bracelet that I had ever received. I received it from the Maasai women in Norak, which I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. I always do. My apologies. But I went to a women's empowerment event, and yes, this was gifted to me, and it's kind of difficult to put on. I need a new little pin string that sticks it in there, but I mean, I can't put it on my wrist like that. I try, but it's absolutely beautiful, and these things can probably run you roughly maybe $20. You could probably get it cheaper if you negotiate well. In some places you can get it for $10, depending on where you are. Or if you have a friend like me, you get one that's homemade and given to you with love, as I'm giving to you. This is a Maasai woman's headpiece that I was given. It would be a little difficult for me to put it on, but I'm gonna try. So my hair, when it's tied and worn appropriately, it is quite lovely. This was actually given to me by a Maasai man who had a crush on me, and he thought I was beautiful in it. So shimmy, 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 Cocoa Puffs. So that's an important piece to me. He's a nice guy. Now here are some of my favorite bracelets. This one, it's green, white, black, and red, like the Kenyan flag. What up, Kenya? So, and this is also one that's green, white, black, and red, and these are my favorite bracelets to wear. These bracelets are by far the most popular. You can get them anywhere, and they're very cheap and affordable in most places. Some range from $2 to $5 to depend on how elaborate, 20. But for the most part, I think this one I may have bought for like $2 or $3 in a market, So yeah. So when you guys go, or I'm sure you've been already, right? You got your passports, you're already ready to go. But when you get to Kenya, I highly recommend stocking up on the beads and different type of jewelries and designs, because it's just beautiful, and it makes me feel even more beautiful and like a queen when I wear these beads. And I get a lot of compliments whenever I do wear them in the US, but usually I don't go anywhere much, so no special events. It's the same with, container African print clothes. Like if I could afford to be a model or have my clothes tailor made, I mean, they would probably all be made in African print if I could afford it, but it's very expensive. And so, but in Kenya, the clothes are very affordable, the African print. So when I get back, I'm definitely stocking up on those too, because I love Kentenge and the clothes, and it's who we are. I mean, I know sometimes Africans might not always look at African Americans as one of them, but our ancestors have the same bloodline as you. So therefore, we're connected, whether you want us to or not. Cuz it's here. Okay. Moving right along. This beautiful bracelet here. I mean, I might say everything is my favorite through this whole video, but this one right here actually has a sister. My good friend who is Kenyan, who moved to the US, she has the sister bracelet to this, and the also ankle bracelet as well. I hope you guys can see them okay, but they're so cute, and they got with little dangly things on there. But this bracelet is a little hard to put on, but I usually spend about 5 or 10 minutes playing around with it before it snaps, and you know, things like that. But you can see how beautiful and the intricate work that goes into it. And I mean, shout out to all the women in Africa who do these textiles and these beads. You guys all deserve to be like multimillionaires in the fashion industry, because the work that you do and the effort that goes into this beautiful artwork is just amazing. So kudos to you guys, and may you keep making money. Next in line, kind of a lot of stuff in this bag. Here's another bracelet as well. This one I believe I bought myself. Yeah, I think this bracelet, and it also needs a new stick pin to be able to hold it properly. But as you can see, the intricate work on them, and they are just beautiful. I mean, I love it. It's just, I've seen ones from like South Africa and other places too, and they all are just like, I would have a closet of this stuff if you know, if someone lets me. So here's just a random piece, you know, the black, the green, the yellow, the Rasta colors, which are my favorite as well. So this is just a simple bracelet. You'll be surprised how many Rastas there are in Africa as a whole, and the beadwork and, you know, different clothing is just the same. So it's a cute one, all black. And you know. So this is quite interesting. I got a lot of hair. I got afro. I got 4C hair, and so when I had first arrived in Kenya, actually, or I should say before I arrived to Kenya, I shaved my head because my hair was long, but it was like straight because I was getting perms all my life. So I decided to start over. And of course, what do? I go and buy this little cute afro pick, and it's handmade and it's just so cute. But something tells me this thing is more than what the eye. I don't know. It feels like it got a little bit more going on with this thing. At least it looks like it does. But it's handmade, and it's an afro pick, and it's super cute. I got some more for you. Okay. Now this here also is another Kenyan bracelet. I'm sorry, bracelet. My bad. Necklace. I bought this specifically because I went to my first Kenyan outdoor concert, and I just really wanted to, like, I was so proud to be in Kenya, and I really wanted to like represent. So I bought like all these beautiful things that wear like the Kenyan flag, and that night was like awesome. Like I acted a fool. It was just so free and amazing. So that was nice. So oh, here's the matching earrings to that white bracelet and the white anklet I showed you earlier. I forgot I had the matching earrings to go with that. I love the Maasai people, and you know, a lot of times they sell these things like on the beaches in Diani, and you walk up and down, but you gotta negotiate. You gotta know how to negotiate. This is another headpiece, but this one I was told that it's a wedding hairpiece. So like if I was to go to a wedding, that this one would be the one that I would wear, but it's pretty similar to the other that was given to me as a gift. It's just missing a bigger piece in the middle. But either way, I love the blue, the baby blue in this. And when I go back to Kenya, I will be taking them to get repaired because I want the silver things to shine again. And they kind of got dull after a couple of years, but they are amazing. And I don't know, I think I might wear this tonight. I'm having a bubble bath party tonight. I'm really thinking about like going in with this. It's cute. I miss wearing this stuff, and I just wanted to share it with you guys today. I really appreciate it that you guys even take the time to come by. This bracelet is, I really don't know much about it besides the fact that a woman gave it to me because I gave her some money. She just, you know, I don't know what's value, or it looks like it's like a copper or brass type, but I can tell it is handmade. It could have been something very valuable to her, maybe not, but I still, you know, said that I would keep it forever and carry it with me anywhere I go. You know, God bless her. I hope she's doing well, whoever, you know, wherever she is, you know, in Kenya. So The side earrings, of course. Mm, mm, mm. I want to model this stuff. If there's any companies out there that needs models to put out their jewelry line, please, I would love to feature your jewelry and help promote your business. Because, I mean, this is fly. Mm. Moving right along, people. So these are just some basic necklaces I bought to give as gifts to people. But this is actually made out of cow bone, which I find to be quite interesting. I mean, I've seen people make shoes out of tires. So, I mean, so much talent and so much skill goes into this type of beads. And so I do understand why Africa needs to protect its fashion, honestly. I mean, because yes, even though African Americans, we embrace it and we're wearing African clothing and jewelry and things like that, there is a tendency that people steal African fashion and then will make it into their own and say it came from them, knowing that it is African culture. So we want to make sure that, you know, I mean, even with like Beyonce, where she did Black is King, which is absolutely beautiful. I love the fashion that she had in that video, and I really think that she represented Africa well. I did see some weird comments over the internet about Africans thinking like we don't need, you know, this American, we know our culture, or maybe saying that maybe African Americans don't have any right to African culture when there's Africans spread all over the world. Like, are you serious? How can you, you know, I mean, we have so many issues within the Black culture as a whole, whether it be from Blacks in Brazil, Blacks in Africa, Blacks wherever. It is very important for us to get out of this mind of colonization and start uniting together and helping each other. But it's easier said than done. There's so much work that has to be done. My, you know, goal is to, as always, has been to encourage as many African Americans as I can to at least go home and make the journey and visit wherever you decide to go. If you decide to go and live, do your research, do your due diligence, and go with, you know, enough money that you feel you need to sustain yourself for a while. So that's where I've always stood on this. But I also, you know, it hurts my heart because I know when I was there, you know, I was called Mzungu, which means white. So which means that you do not see me anything to you but maybe a cash register or someone to make a sale. And it's a little hurtful because when you're someone like me who wants to embrace the, you know, the culture and learn and become of more, you know, in tune with who I am as an African, it hurts me because it's like that. I know it doesn't change who I am and I'm finding myself, but it still is just like, you know, they say that African Americans, they say that we look down upon them, and I can see how that can come off that way based on how we talk, our education, backgrounds, money. I think as a general in American society, we do that to each other. So of course, I think it's easy to do that to someone else. So as an African American, when you're going over there, just try to not be so arrogant and take that American, you know, attitude, shit, I'm the shit, I'm this, I'm that, and, you know, people are supposed to bow down. You know, all that is not necessary. It's best to try to, you know, really engulf yourself and learn. I mean, I'm talking learning stuff from how to cook on fire and deal without electricity to learning dances and culture and, you know, put your American ego aside and embrace yourself as an African whenever you do decide to go. And whenever, you know, there's nothing wrong with being here in America and still learning your history, embracing the culture, and letting the world know that we are embracing and we want to be there. And not all African Americans want to go. They love their luxuries in the US and they could not see themselves looking past that. Good for them. But for those who want to go and who are starting to do their research and who are learning what needs to be done, kudos to you for being brave enough to make the transition, because it's not an easy one. It's nothing is easy, but you will do it and you will succeed and you will find that you will be happy and free. So moving right along, y'all see I talk too much, but I'm just trying to put y'all up on game because I want y'all to succeed. This actually is a oh, here's some more Kenyan flag shield necklaces made from bone. Here's another one. I think they're the same. This actually is a keychain from South Africa. I have a friend who traveled there, and when she came back, it was right before COVID-19 actually had hit, and she had a party for her husband, and they always give these amazing party favors, and this keychain from South Africa. So I hold it to it dearly because my goal is to travel to South Africa, Namibia, Egypt, Morocco, Ghana, and a few other places. So of course, Rwanda, Uganda, Tanzania is all, that's easy to get to all together, but I definitely want to go to Namibia and South Africa. So you're on my radar. I'm coming. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I would say that's pretty much it. All the goodies that I have for you today. And I think this video was long enough to get the point across that African fashion is where it's at, and it's beautiful, and the people who put so much handwork into it, and they deserve to be paid well. I don't even know if they understand the value of what they have. I'm sure they do because they're making money off of it, but I mean in a sense of what it means to us as African Americans and African people all over the world. This represents us, and that's what we need to give ourselves hope and feel good, and that connects us to our African ancestors. So we need to appreciate all their hard work and struggle that goes into making these beads. And yes, I am still promoting anybody who has their own line of African jewelry. So feel free to comment. And if you guys have any questions, you can email me anytime. I'm also on Facebook at Melanated Dream as well. So you guys take care, stay blessed, and continue working on your path and your journey. Bye.